What's your name?
Millie.
Millie, Millie. Yes.
Johnston with a T.
What's your middle name?
My whole name is Alice M., but I'm called Millie. Okay. I'm Alice M. Johnston.
That's what I want.
But I don't go by that.
And when were you born?
May 8th. No, that's my husband. July 8th, 1919.
8th?
Uh-huh. Do you have air conditioning in here?
No, it's terrible.
Well, then I'll fix it.
How about right over there? Is that it? Fix it up.
Everybody should have been turning that.
You mean all you got to do is flip the switch?
Yeah. Pretty simple.
Well, that's modern of them, isn't it?
It should go on.
Thank you, Millie. Appreciate that. Keep this with your stuff. This says that you were interviewed today by me, but it also says that you are on tape 15, okay? And that this tape is going to be in the Portsmouth Public Library, so that 100 years from now, your great-great-greats can go in and see you. You told me your name and your date of birth. Where were you born?
Portsmouth, Ohio.
And your present address is here at the facility. Where were you before then, before this?
I was born in Portsmouth, reared in Portsmouth, went to high school in Portsmouth, went to business college, was married here, went to New Jersey for 52 years, and came back.
What was your address in New Jersey?
Medford, New Jersey.
Medford? And what was your occupation?
Which one?
I don't know. Name one.
The one that relates to this?
Anything.
I've had so many occupations.
What was your last occupation?
My last occupation was a fashion coordinator. But I was chief personnel clerk in the Columbus ASF Depot, Army Service Forces.
Okay.
And that's where I met my husband.
Okay. And you were also a fashion designer, you said?
Fashion coordinator.
Fashion coordinator for New York City?
No, for New Jersey. A shop in New Jersey.
Oh,
but I did go to New York and buy clothes for the shop.
Sounds exciting.
It was.
What did you do?
But I've had many positions.
What did you do before then?
Before that, I was
secretary
for CIT Corporation, Commercial Investment Trust. My first job after I got out of business college was with the assistant prosecuting attorney here in Portsmouth, W.W. Whitener.
I see. Okay, interesting. Now, how much education do you have? You have business college?
Business college. And I keep trying to further myself.
Okay. How do you do that?
By adult education classes.
Okay. Now, are you married, single, divorced, widowed, separated, all of the above? You're married?
Yes.
Okay. And what is your husband's name?
Norman.
And do you have any children?
I have 2 children.
What are their names?
Melanie and Scott.
Melanie. What does Melanie do?
Melanie is a teacher in New Jersey. She teaches the emotionally and mentally impaired.
Is she married and have children?
She was married.
She has how many children?
2 children.
What are their names?
Their names are Jennifer and Kimberly.
Now, you also have a son, did you say?
I have a son, Norman.
Norman. And
Norman Scott. We call him Scott.
Where does he live?
In New Jersey.
Okay. And is he married?
Yes.
What does he do?
He's with the Port Authority.
Port Authority of
Camden, New Jersey.
Ships coming in?
No. He's a fundraiser for them.
Oh, okay. And what are the names of his children?
He has no children.
Okay.
My granddaughter has children.
Okay.
She has 4 children.
Your granddaughter by your daughter, Melanie. And what's her name, granddaughter?
My granddaughter is Jennifer.
Jennifer. And she has 4 children.
She has 4 children, so I have 4 great.
That makes you a 4-time great-grandma.
Right.
What are their names?
Okay. Matthew, Megan, Jessica, and Allison.
You didn't know we'd have a test, did you?
Sorry. Have I passed so
You
far?
get an A+.
Okay.
But let me ask you this. I try to establish a genealogical line. I know that people that watch this a lot are going to be people who are interested in tracing their families. Who were your parents' names? What were your parents' names?
My mother's name was Modar.
Is that her maiden name?
Yes, Modar, and she came from Kansas.
Okay, what was her first name?
Her first name was Matilda.
Matilda Modar. And what was your father's name?
Lauren Robinson. J. Lauren Robinson. He was a contractor here in Portsmouth.
Okay. So your maiden name was
Robinson.
And what was your father's parents' names?
Joseph and I forget.
There goes the A.
Oh no. I forget what her name was.
If you remember, during our session, just go ahead and say so.
She died when I was quite young.
What were your mother's parents' names?
I can't answer that either.
Now, were you in the service? Were you in what? What did you do?
I was under civil service.
All right. During the war?
During the war for Columbus ASF Depot.
ASF.
That's
Depot.
Army Service Forces. We were the largest depot in the country at the time.
Was that out on East Broad Street?
It was out by the airport.
Oh. What airport? Rickenbacker?
No.
Well, it's called Columbus International now.
No, it was long before that. Don't forget, this was in the 40s.
Yeah. Okay. Now, that being, was it on Broad Street?
No.
On Main Street? On
Out way out in the country. We went down Broad all the way at the end and then
out up Hamilton?
Probably.
Yeah. Well, what did you do there?
I was chief personnel clerk.
Chief personnel clerk means you had the power to hire and fire, didn't you?
I had 250 officers every day come in, and I would give them their billet, and I would give them their officer's duty.
You're talking about military officers?
Yes.
Okay. And are these generals?
No, they were shaved tails right out of OCS.
Second lieutenants who were down the night.
Right out of OCS.
Well, did you treat them with courtesy and respect?
I hope I did. They all thought so. That's where I met my husband.
Was he a shake tail?
Yeah.
Does he live here?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to get him down here. Now, how long were you there?
At the depot, 2.5 years.
And did you go anywhere else?
No, we were married, and we were married in October, and he was shipped overseas in December.
Okay.
And we had a little girl, 14 months old, before he saw her.
Oh, my goodness. Where did he go? Europe or?
He went, yes, the European theater.
And of course, you get him down here. I want to talk to him. And
he's in the country store right now.
Oh, is he? He's working in the country store.
He runs the country store.
Where's he to shovel out the peanuts and things like that?
Whatever they want.
Well, listen, you were in Columbus, and then you ended up in New Jersey, did you?
When my husband came home from overseas, he came to Ohio, where I was with my parents.
Where? Portsmouth or?
Portsmouth.
Had you quit the depot then? Or?
Yes. I left when I was pregnant, and he went overseas.
You came down to stay with your folks on Kingsley?
Yes.
Do you remember the first day you saw him?
I certainly do.
Or the moment?
I certainly do.
What was it like?
It was euphoric. Wonderful. Loved it. And I was anxiously awaiting him.
You didn't know exactly when he would arrive?
Yes, I had a letter. Yeah, we made arrangements to meet in Columbus. I lived in Portsmouth with my parents, and I took a bus to Columbus and met him at a hotel.
Was he in uniform?
Yes.
He was a captain by then.
He was a major.
He was a major. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with me? I mean, after this, you moved to New Jersey, my life.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great life.
Raised a family.
Sounds like a great life.
We enjoyed every minute of it.
Is Is there anything you'd like to add, tell me?
No. Is there anything you'd like to know?
Well, I'm just wondering about all these, you were at the depot, and this was the largest in the country.
Yes. We have all 5 services. Do you know what they are?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No, I don't have to name them.
No, you don't.
My husband was the quartermaster.
I had a gentleman here that was. Well, would you like to get back to the switchboard? Thank you very much.
Thank you.